Hey guys, it's the Tinman here. Habitat number 1. My camera failed. My other camera failed, so I'm using this one. I do have a few short clips I will be uploading if they're not already up, and you'll see the other side of the habitat, which is over that way, and obviously further away from the road. And you get to see a good growing of it, habitat number 1. And what you get to see is actually all I've gotten to was the the motel jungle gym. But as I was walking out, because I really couldn't record much and stuff, and I'm just doing a nice peaceful thing here. So I was walking out, I enjoyed this trail, and it's been becoming more and more, let's just call it sabotaged with growth and stuff. And it's all a connection in with what is the great big motel that's turning into a hotel, it looks like, by all the extensions that's going on here. So anyways, and then we come along and we cut it up. You know, foolish, whatever it is, I don't know, but we should just try to really clue into the mistakes we're making. And I want to show you the proof of what these guys are doing. This piece started to break out from over here. I mean, hopefully it's still got some stuff holding in there a bit. You can see all the wetness and stuff, and it came out from, maybe it was right from down here. It must have been. Anyways, see the type of bark on it and stuff, all that. But look at what I always talk about for fine cuttings. So what you guys are looking at is you're looking at roots that I claim a being is going digging underground somehow. Whatever. Trying to get that still. There we go, hopefully. And yeah, he leaves the scar marks when he's doing it. So there's a scar mark of a cut, right? And now look at the other ones with the straight edges and stuff. I've not got my way down there super tight. I am in part just in faith of the abilities of these guys, so I know this could be very well them. I haven't gotten down there with the micro looking just yet. That's what I'm saying basically. So there we are. So basically what I'm telling you then is you come to, let me do this. Come here, you cut all the roots that you can get at on this side, whatever. Like, where is the long stems of life that we always understand trees to have and stuff? They don't seem to show it so many times in cases like this, and I never see anything there, so I'm not really sure what's supposed to be functioning fully under earth. Why so many trees are just seem to be shallow growth. We got a lot of dirt here. We're not a mountain of rock. We are a rainforest, and these guys are creating us to be a bigger rainforest, and that's all cool. This is all part of it. This is what they're doing. And so we just have to figure out if we can work on their wavelength, if we can assist them and they can assist us. Like yeah, it's amazing stuff that's going on here. This works for different reasons. Now this is a shield if they wanted to hide out here and do whatever they're doing along here and stuff. And you can see that cars drive past here. And late at night here, it's just dead. So another observation, because I've been walking this trail out of here for such a long time, is it'll actually be on a couple of my earlier videos, this section. But this part, I was doing rock tests on it, throwing rocks around and checking this consistency of the softness, and as big as we can see, it's just a pile of mush. So I think that can be maybe a helpful incorporated thing on night of squishing the grapes almost type thing, right? I don't know. Maybe it has been just all sat natural, but the point I was going to make is this has become much larger. I would say 2, maybe even 3 times larger than what it was then. And yeah, you can see they have stuff filled into it that it's just marsh. It holds moisture in here. It helps this hold moisture. You know, if that dries up, then this is for sure drying up. If this doesn't dry up, then this isn't necessarily drying up. So what they're trying to do is, in this forest here, I see it has probably in the This is almost like a third. You know, it almost feels like a third year in a way, but it isn't. But this has gone triple, at least, how green it was when I was in here. Like, amount of, when I'm walking through here and stuff, the amount of moss coverage and all that kind of stuff, it's really is telling me that they want this to be a major rainforest. And they live amongst here too. So, if any of the locals can figure out where I'm talking about, and you decide you want to come in here, you know, be wary and, you know, just understand that anybody out there, that you're sticking your nose in somebody else's yard, and you better make sure you're figuring out a proper language, because not all us humans have the same attitude, and I'll tell you right now, not all of these guys have the same attitude. I've seen some of the really bad attitude. I've heard some of the very bad attitude directed totally at me. So be aware. Peace out, Tinman. No kids allowed. Not until more answers come.